Monday morning, John's washed the mud guards off the sprayer and the row crops because they were stacked up dirty. Sprayer's all washed off. I believe they've loaded the other one this morning and it's on its way. Lads are just dropping the drill off and they're going to clean that tractor. The dry ice, so we had some fun with it at the party. I'll show you some pictures at the end, but there's still a little bit left. So you got like 12.5 kilos. And I don't know if you can see, but there's still some in the bottom. Now, I'm going to see what happens if I scoop some out. And put it in that puddle. Right, let's see what it does now in a puddle. That's how they do special effects in films, you see. Boiling off. Right, there's a bit of TFR in there, but we'll add a bit of fairy liquid. And then just tip a bit of this in. Let's see what. That's cool, isn't it? Wonder how long it'll do that for now. We're all over the yard in a minute. Save going past all the parked cars and squeezing through. I'm just nipping across Bill and Joe's potato headland. Gordon's here de-stoning. They're planting spuds in this, I think, tomorrow. Giving it dry now for 2 weeks. So rather than it being rush, I think they're just pacing themselves, but they've swapped the de-stoner this year to one a bit bigger or a bit quicker. But I think there's some rollers worn out, so it's not been able to go too quick with it. So Bill's gone to get some new rollers or a new web. Go on, give us oh yeah, it might be that top one there skipping, is it maybe? I don't know. So it picks the soil up and basically just sieves it, and then all the little lumps and bits and bobs will fall out that conveyor up in the side. It drops that into the bottom of the potato ridge. Keep him busy for a bit, won't it? It does look like it's kept him busy all weekend, to be honest. Nice, lovely, stripy field now. Bit of grass weeds there, where it looked like a tramline in the wrong place. Looks a bit hungry, this field, and it was the one that the fertiliser spreader was acting up on the other week. So I don't know whether I'm going to have to give it another little dose soon. Bit of grass weed on this bottom end as well. In a field that we drilled some wheat into, and it was a bit cheesy when we did it, and it's dried, and the slots have kind of opened up again. I don't know what you can see, but see the wheat in the bottom there, it's getting chewed. Even that one's been chewed off. It's got slugs, and if it had come wet, it was a bit damp, and if it had come wet, that would have not dried and opened, but it's dried and opened, and you can see a bit of wheat there that's just not quite, it's sprit but not come up. I don't know what to do. You see there, it's chewed as well. You know, it is here in rows, but then there's a bit of ryegrass that looks like it probably needs a bit more glyphosate. Is it going to make a crop? If we knew March was going to turn out like it has, it just wouldn't have been drilled. We'd have waited for the better conditions, and the slot would have closed better, and it might have been a bit warmer. If it's had the worst start in some ways, because that soil's just shrunk as it's dried and exposed the seed and not giving it good contact and not let it get away. And obviously now it's not going to rain for 2 weeks. Well, there's no forecast for the next 2 weeks of any rain, so it's not going to move much at all either. So if we did re-drill it, would anything else grow? And you know, we'll be drilling into what's essentially concrete now as well. It's definitely easier things to do than farming. Just come look at this barley. You just start to see it coming up. But equally there's pigeons as well and crows rooting on it. Needs a drink. Rob's tensioning the tracks on the digger, so watch this now. If he pumps the grease gun, watch the bottom of the track. It's nearly there, yeah. But every time he pumped, the track went up and up and up because it was quite slack. See? Clever that, and it's like a little ram inside. Here we go with the Aqua Blaster Mark II. 280 horsepower. Get really close, it doesn't matter whether it spits at you. Rob's going to try this mower. If anyone's interested, get in touch. How much is it, Rob? I think it's about £5 to be honest. It's a bit lower, I think, doesn't it? They not go lower. Trying to hoover up the bits of grass that James has been putting on the dog. One's made up with a turning circle on it. Special delivery. Nice shiny pavement. Ordered before the government decided to destroy UK agriculture. So hopefully we can weather the storm. Oh, 420 95 R34s. Now, many of you may have seen this spray before on the streets of London. Get a video just in case it tips off. Touchdown. Hey. What's the axles point out? It looks a bit daft on the narrow. They're just setting the axle width right. I'll quickly do the birthday. So happy birthday, Steve Palmer. Mike Thomas is 42, and Laura says happy birthday, Uncle John. And we're now at £88,042. And even better than that, look what we have here. So, because this bumper and even the buggy has raised a lot of money, Bateman said to keep it. So we're going to make some sort of, like, I don't quite know, open to answers. What should we do with this? Put it on the wall in the office, make some sort of bar out of it. I don't know. What do you think? But yeah, we've kept the original birthday bumper. He was talking about auctioning it off, but I think it's probably worth more to me than anyone else. So it's probably best it stays here, and we can use it for doing the birthday bumper when it's wet weather. Just needs a good cleaning off now. Update on the shavings. They seem to be drying quite nicely. A little bit left to go though. You can see that the water has been pushed out to the top now. But yeah, that's going well. But yeah, that is the Bateman now arrived. The other one all loaded up. So there we go. Kind of ready to end the video, but we need to do something about this inheritance tax, and we need inner city MPs to realise what farmers do. There's a massive disconnect that people think that they can just go to the supermarkets and buy something like bread whenever they want, and they don't actually think about the people behind it producing it and what's happening to them. So for the next few weeks, I'm going to take part in what a lot of us are doing, where we're not going to let any milling wheat leave the farm. That will probably cause on a bit of a knock-on effect with the flour mills. Start to run short on wheat, which will mean they'll start to run short on flour, which means they'll start to run short at the bakeries, and we might start to see some shelves empty with bread. So if people are sensible and don't panic buy, it'll send a message to the government of what farmers do. So that's the plan. So if you want to make sure you've got some bread in stock, make sure you do, but be sensible and look after the old people, but next door maybe. But yeah, if you're growing milling wheat for the next few weeks, your contract lasts a month. Tell them you're not loading it for a bit, and we'll see if we can get these politicians to actually realise what farmers do. Anyway, I'm waffling now, but that's what's happening tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.